So here's a quick how to remove a NC Miata radiator. Mine's a 2008 automatic transmission. So first thing I did was I took the tires off, jacked it up, took the tires off. Then, well, you can see my radiator is bad. It's got the bad design where you have plastic clamped onto aluminum. So mine was leaking all along here. You could see the deposits. And got a new one coming in the mail. So the first, wheels off, jacked up. Take the battery tray out. That's right there. There's 3 bolts, 10mm bolts holding that in. And then you take the flat plate out under here, under this, and then undo the 4 bolts with these nuts on these posts that hold the computer down, and then just lift the computer out of the way. Obviously take the air box out, that frees up space. Take the radiator reservoir out, and I put my nuts back where they belong, where they were, so then I don't lose a lot of them. And then loosen this off and put the bolts back. I think that's power steering. Then you just kind of go through and common sense remove a lot of the stuff that's in the way. I thought initially you could maybe sneak it out by just without having to remove the front bumper, but then I found out online you got to do that. But there's no videos, so I thought I'd make a video. Then the fan shroud or fan comes out. It's very difficult to sneak out. You can see it rubs really bad on those fins, and I broke one of the struts. It rubs really bad right here. So what you can do is just loosen up the fan and then remove it once the radiator is loosened up. Then after that, you could work on taking the front bumper off. There's 8 bolts here, along here, all the way along. Then underneath, that's why you take the wheels off. There's one up here you take off, and then 2 more like here and here or something. And then you can undo your wires if some of them, like your fog light or your turn signal light, unplug the fog light. Then you can undo some hoses if you want, or you can do it later. Then there's a lot of like your air conditioning cooler here and your power steering cooling right here. I think that's what that is. And then they're just nuts, like bolts like this. Then another thing is when you get your new radiator, you gotta take these off and put them on the new one. Even if you get all aluminum, they usually don't come with these, so make sure to save those. Then there's these you gotta undo. Those come out with like a dark orange kind of oil color. Might be some kind of heater core or something, cooler. I'm not sure. I'm just a shade tree mechanic, so if anything happens to your car because of my instructions, not my fault. And then So yeah, and then along the other side, same thing with the bolt that goes here, and the two more you gotta get up under and do. And then the headlight plugs. Then it does help to take the air intake thing out. There's a bolt for that right here, and two of these Phillips kind of things, and it slides out. And then yeah, then undo all those little side bolts that go onto the radiator. Make sure not to disconnect your other cooling system stuff for it that's not, you know, radiator fluid. And then I was trying to wiggle it loose. I was like, what the heck? Why isn't it coming loose? And turns out there's this is the front of the radiator here, and it sits in there kind of like this, like, you know, at an angle above that one. And I didn't realize that there was two more you had to undo. So it's there, way up under there. They're like here and here. So the top of the radiator won't come loose until you do that. Then it'll kind of just sneak out and see some of the other stuff if you looking into other things. Yeah, and then it wiggled out straight down, and then just slid right up. Again, you can see how skinny this is. The all aluminum ones there will be nice. Then installs just reverse. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. So if you want, tell you what I learned from my experience. And you know, it wouldn't be a bad time to change your belt. Mine looks pretty good, but you know, since everything's already opened up. Yeah, so that's that. Good luck.